Welcome to another episode of Spotlight Stories. This is Maristel, your host. I'm a clinical laboratory scientist, also known as medical technologist by profession, and a proud digital business owner. Every now and then, I get inquiries about the business. They're interested to join, but they are a little hesitant because they say that they're busy with their full time job, family, and all that stuff. But did you know that you can do all those things alongside the business? Um, that's why I have here with me tonight a highly respected foot and ankle surgeon and a well known entrepreneur. And he's going to tell you uh, strategies, tips, and his journey, of course, being a doctor and business owner at the same time. Please help me welcome on stage our very own Dr. Chi from California. Hello, Dr. Chi. How are you?
Good evening, Master. How you doing? Thank you for having me on here.
Thank you so much for saying yes to me. I know you're very busy. So, Dr. Chi, tell us a little bit of your background and what you do and everything. That's
Traditionally, I'm a foot and ankle surgeon. I've been in practice for 26 years now. I love what I do. I still do it, and I still enjoy doing taking care of patients, seeing patients, and having a lot of challenges. So we can work on these challenges with patients to help them be better, right? Better quality of life, better function, better everything. But I also got involved in the industry of network marketing many years ago. I think 20 something years ago, maybe around there. I don't remember exactly how long ago, but I remember um, my first. I got invited to the first meeting ever. It was a friend of mine. He wanted me to come over, see what he's doing, and literally, I went over just because I respect him and I want to support him. And when I went over there to his house, I sat there and just listened to the presenters share what they know, share what their experience, share their success. I was blown away, not because of people making extra money and people having great success and all whatsoever, but more importantly, what got me was the whole idea of the average individual, the average working individual, like myself, like you, like everybody else, right? The majority of the population. Um, Sharing, given this opportunity to make a change in yourself just by getting involved with that opportunity, for example, or any opportunity you see. And I got involved. I got involved for a good amount of time, for 5 years, and had some amazing success. I would attend the company's international event every 3 months. Okay, and I was also attend their Saturday trainings every Saturday. I, I rarely miss a Saturday training back then in that point in time, and and then as I continue on with the career in the industry, I came into another company and had some a great success there, and then up until now still have a success in many different companies, and I still love what I do though. I love what I do, even though sometimes it can be frustrating, right? I mean, it can be difficult,
yes.
challenging for everybody, even myself. But you know what? I love the passion. I love the energy. I love um, where we are all focused on just helping people, finding a new person, finding someone, to help them see the vision, see the vision for themselves, and help them see the vision. Oops, my clock. See the vision, and then maybe put some time, effort into it, and see what it does for that individual, for example.
Oh, wow. So you mentioned network marketing, Dr. Chi. And you know what? I know I don't have any background in business, but I noticed that people, when they say the word network marketing, they kind of like, they get scared because there's a concept about network marketing that, oh, it's a bad thing. Oh, it's a pyramid. It's this and that. Could you please tell us more about that?
Well, the thing is, people have this misconception in their mind. Um, to be honest with you, it's just like anything else, like any opportunity. The difference between the typical job that we all experience is that we are working for somebody, right? So if they want to talk about pyramid, I would say our job is a pyramid because you can have the owner, then the CEO, the CFO, and and all the corporate people, and then the supervisor, then your manager, and so on and so forth. You end up being that person at the bottom of that quote unquote pyramid, right? So you look on your dollar bill. There's a pyramid in there, right? The corporate structure is a pyramid. So people don't understand. It's not because they don't know better. It's just that no one ever explained to them what it truly is. Um, where in the industry network marketing, it is amazing industry. It's real. People make assumption and have their own special opinion and so on and so forth regarding it being, oh, it's a scam and this and that, but truly, if you look at it, we get paid for helping people. We get paid for giving a vision where people have not seen before, and then those people take that vision and transpire that vision you gave them, and then they can formulate their own vision and goals. And eventually, for those who are dedicated in doing everything as recommended, as coach or as trained, for example, those people will have success. It's like anything else. It's like going to school, for example. I mean, if you don't put effort into school, you're not going to graduate. Doesn't matter
No.
who you are at all. If you're not going to study, good luck. And people always, the people in college blame the college for their failure. People blame the college, blame their professors for them not graduating college. It's like, that's really, really because human nature is human nature, and people tend to not blame themselves. But in
Correct.
reality, they should blame themselves for their own failures, not anybody else.
Yeah. So what about those people that say, "Oh, I cannot do this and that because I'm so busy. I have other things, more important things to do. I have 2 to 3 jobs." How do you handle that?
Well, I would say this. I mean, you have an opportunity where you control everything you do. It's an independent business, right? You are an independent business owner under the umbrella of a company, per se. Okay, the company gives you all that you want and need to do this business. It's just a matter of, are you willing to do it. Now, the question is this. Here's I always question people, hey, why are you sacrificing your entire lifetime, 40 years, 30 years, whatever it is, okay? And you're going to go to work every day. You're going to wake up every morning. You set your alarm. You wake up every morning. You send your kids to school, so on and so forth, or babysitters, whatever. It doesn't matter. My point is, you are so focused on getting ready to go to work. You put your clothes on, you get dressed, whatever. You go to work, you drive to work, you sit in traffic for half an hour or whatever amount of time you sit in traffic. You show up to work, you clock in, and you work. You repeat the exact same cycle over and over and over again, and you look forward to a weekend, a Saturday and Sunday. That's your dream, is to have Friday approaching and Saturday and Sunday approaching. I mean, that's your dream. That's it. That's all there is for you. It's just go to work for the next 40 years and enjoy just a Saturday and a Sunday, and then Sunday night comes along, you're gonna be all sad again, or all frustrated again, because you're gonna say, I hear it all the time, oh my God, tomorrow work again, right? And so people become so used to that cycle, and that's just the way it is in society, right? You have the cycle, you have to do the work like everybody else, and so people get to the point where they are so they train themselves to be stuck in that wheel, that spinning wheel, right? And they don't see anything else. They don't see another way out because they don't know better until someone comes their way and show them something and actually explain to them the opportunity, the business, with what products or whatever. It doesn't matter. The whole point is the opportunity is there, and then not everyone's gonna get the concept. Not
No.
everyone's gonna see the business concept in their mind because they've been so used to the work concept. You're
Yes.
slaving away for 40, 50 years of making a paycheck, where honestly you can pay more taxes than a business owner. The tax system, as you know, is made for business owners, not for the workers who earn a W-2 income. The 1099 income, which is the business income, is where everything is. You have more advantage in terms of that. But when you find that person, and then if you can envision into their mind what's out there for them, what can be reached by them with their own effort, with their own time, it's very attainable. It might take 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, but I ask everybody a question: is 5 year or 10 year better than 40 years? right? I mean, everyone is looking for ways to make extra money. Everybody
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
So if you're saying you're working 2, 3 jobs, then you are grinding the grind for the rest of your life with nothing to show for. What is retirement? Most people don't have retirement. What is 401k? Most people don't even have 401k.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so they get into that grind of 1 job, 2 job, 3 job, 4 job because they need to make extra money. But if you are that person and you approach that person and give them the vision of, you know what, you can build this business part time around your busy schedule, having 3 to 4 jobs, and then eventually you might be able to let go of job number 4. Then later on, maybe 6 months down the line, maybe you can let go of job number 3, and then maybe a year and a half down the line, you can let go of job number 2, and so on and so forth. It is
Yes.
real. It does work. And most people say, well, this industry does not work. It's because they don't work. Okay?
Yeah.
It's the individual that makes all these excuses that the industry is this and that is because they don't put in the work that's necessary to have success. That's just the
Yes.
reality of it. Whether they like that answer or not, that's just reality.
Yeah.
Right? Because in your job, if you don't work, they're gonna fire you. That's a guarantee, right? I mean, do you know of anybody, does anyone out there know of anybody who work a 40-hour job, full-time job, and take a 3-month vacation? Nope,
No one.
no one. You
No
might
one.
have enough PTO for 30 days, I doubt it, or even 3 months. Your job will not give you 90 days of vacation, okay?
No.
It's not going to happen at all whatsoever, okay?
I think the longest will be 2 to 3 weeks.
2, 3 weeks,
Yeah.
correct. Yep. I get 3 weeks. That's it.
Yeah. And you have to
Okay.
beg. You have to beg.
Yeah, I mean, you have to ask, and if someone else already took it, then you can't, especially on holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving. Your job is not going to give everybody at the job time off during Christmas or Thanksgiving because who's going to do the work, right? It's basically first come, first serve, and so on
Yes.
and so
Yes.
forth. Whereas in your business, when you build it long enough, when you put enough time and effort into it, you're going to have true freedom. It's not the money. It's not the money.
Yes.
Yes, you're gonna make money, but money's gonna give you what you want to do, give you true time freedom. None of us have time
Exactly.
freedom. I don't have time freedom because if I want time freedom, then I don't have a job.
Mm.
If I don't see patients at my practice, I don't have patients, and therefore I will not have an income. Period.
Yeah.
I cannot leave my practice for more than 2 weeks. That's a very long time for your patients to be seen by your partners.
Yeah.
Okay,
Correct.
so it's just a matter of the right people come around, the right people see what you see, and the right people get inspired, and then they become to the point where they get to see something different for themselves for their future
Yes.
besides a job.
Yes.
Okay, and it's not difficult to get into the business. And then with these type of businesses, it's a small investment. A few $100s here and there, and you're in the business. You can build your own. You have all types of tax advantages, in which I would recommend you see your accountant about that. But
Yeah.
it is real. And some people say, well, some people ask me all the time when I first started, how much you made already the first week? I go, well, I just started. What do you expect? You expect me to
Yes.
become a millionaire by 2 weeks time, or you expect me to make $5,000 or even extra every month just a week ago? I just started. That's not being realistic, right? But people always ask that.
Yes. They
It's just they
jump
always
into
ask that
that point, that they want to get something right away. Yes.
because they themselves ask that question is for their own excuses of not
Yes.
wanting to be a part of the business or not wanting to do the business. And for me, if they don't want to be, oh well, that's their loss, not our loss whatsoever.
Yes. Dr. Chi, with all those years of experience being a doctor and of course being an entrepreneur, I'm sure there are, challenges along the way. So how do you handle that? And how do you keep yourself positive all the time? Because every time, like what I said a while ago before we went live, that Dr. Chi, the world stops and they listen to you because of your experience and skills.
Well, everyone goes through challenges, myself included. Okay, no one's perfect. No business is perfect at all. Never. If someone tells you, "Oh, the company is perfect," good luck. I would run away from that individual. And I mean, we all go through ups and downs. We all go through failure in the business. And I'll be honest with you, I know it sounds like a cliche. Everyone says it. You have to go through failure before you have success, which is true. Because when you first started, you're gonna experiment with your own thoughts and ideas. You might say, I'm gonna try it this way, rather than following the lead of the person who got you in the business. They might be more experienced. They might have some amazing system that they have in place. I'll tell you a good example in my previous company. One of our successful members in the company, she was a nurse, right? Her husband was working a job, and they don't even have time to cook food. They come home, they're all exhausted from their jobs, right? And so when I first approached her, I gave her some samples of the product, and they love to go on cruises, right? They love on cruises. So just happens that they're leaving for the cruise next week. So for them, they were my customers for a good 6 months. Okay. And they saw some amazing results for themselves while they went on the cruise. They still love cruise. Even now, came back from multiple cruises in the last 3 months, for example. But I'll tell you a good example, because they don't have experience in the industry at all whatsoever. Okay. They didn't even want to join the business. But I saw their hard work, right? Their dedication and hard work to their jobs. And so I kept going, you know what? One day she gave me an excuse, I don't have time to cook dinner, so I don't really have time to do the business. I said, you know what? I'll bring dinner over and let's talk about business. I did. We brought dinner over and we talked business. And guess what?
Yes.
Immediately, right after the presentation, while we're eating, it's incredible. She joined, her husband joined, and her mother-in-law joined the business immediately on the spot. And there's some questions I ask my prospects. I always ask them. One question is this: are you willing to be coachable? Because I'm not going to work to help you if you're not willing to be coachable. I mean coachable, like 100%.
Yes.
And in that company, all we do is webinars.
Mm-hmm.
I said, what do I mean by coaching? By being 100% coachable? I said, look, you have a prospect. Let me take care of that for you. Don't try to explain it yourself. That's one thing. Let me do the work. They took that literally. I did the work for them all the time, to the point where her team member, her organization exploded out of the bat right from the beginning. Exploded, where I got to the point where I was so exhausted by doing webinars day and night, even middle 3 a.m. for the Philippines, for example. Okay, even to the point where I had to create another idea where I had to record my own presentation with myself only for 30 minutes. And then I would share the recording. And guess what? The business exploded even beyond that, because there's a tool now. Doesn't matter what time of day it is. The members will use that video to send out to their family and friends and whomever. And some members even brought that video, YouTube link on their laptop and went to their friend's house and plugged the TV in, their laptop into a computer, for example, and they saw the presentation, and people joined.
Yes.
That system was in that company, and this young lady became a multimillionaire in 2019, earned $1 million in 1 year, not knowing how to do anything, and it took her 18 months to get to that point. Wow. And the reason why I share the story is she followed the system. She was 100% coachable. She didn't create another pathway or another idea or whatsoever. She stayed with the same system, and then eventually she did the presentation. After, imagine this, she didn't do a presentation for at least 18 months or something like that, beyond a year. She hasn't done a single presentation. Why? Because she's staying coachable. Why? Why do a presentation when you have your coach who says, I will do the work for you. You just got to bring people to me. So, in our business here, we have a system.
Yes, we do have a system.
And when I joined this business, Initially, I was being hard headed. To be honest with you, when I first saw this, I remember it was around March, okay, and I did everything that my mentor asked me to do, but me being so busy with my current company and my practice and so on and so forth, I didn't do everything that's supposed to be done. I
Yeah.
waited for 9 months. I didn't even see the details. I didn't even watch any videos.
Hmm.
So I was not informed of what is going on. That was my fault because I was so busy with the other company and busy with my practice, so on and so forth. That's my fault for not doing anything, not taking a step, or not even giving time out to watch the video or to get on a webinar. I did not. Okay, but things change. 9 months later, things change. I
Yes, and
was
I'm
looking.
very glad you did join because see, I personally get the chance to know you. When I first heard about your name, somebody else said, "Oh, that's Dr. Chi. We know him from different companies from before." So Dr. Chi, we talked about being coachable. So how would you, because like every now and then we use the word leap of faith, like I know a lot of people, they are very hesitant because they don't have any background. Not everybody is a risk taker. So how would you encourage those people to at least you know um get on that webinar? I will be on the webinar on Thursday, by the way.
So what's interesting is this. We every day is a risk to all of us, no matter who we are. We risk driving to work every day. No one thinks about that. It's a risk driving to work every day. It's a risk getting out of your house every day. You don't know what's going to happen, right? We don't know what happens in the next second or 5 seconds or millisecond. We don't know what's going to happen in life. That's just the way life is. So every day we wake up, it's a risk. Everything we do is a risk, no matter what. So why not risk on something that makes sense to you? Why not take a chance on something that could potentially change your life, right? Potentially change your life in a significant way. I mean, that
Yes.
young lady's life, for example, in the other country was changed significantly. Went from working crazy hours to not working anymore, for example, right? To having all the benefits of the business that she built, that we all built back then. And even now in this company, there's people who went from having change in the bank account, like maybe 10 cents or whatever it is, a few dollars in the bank account to a point where they don't work their jobs anymore. To those who for example, our amazing leader, Lynn, she was at a point where she had no money. She did everything. They went desperate into desperation mode of baking Panasol and so on and so forth night and day. And because they lost their job during COVID and they did Uber and Dash and so on and so forth, they didn't know what to do until this came their way. And she was watching her own leader watching for a year or something like that, right? And
Yeah.
then took a chance. She didn't have money to join the business, but she found a way because she saw the vision of, what? If I don't do anything different, I'm going to be where I'm at right now next year or next month or next 3 months or 6 months. And she found a way, even though it costs a certain amount of money to get in the business and so on and so forth. She found a way and she made it happen. Look at her now, 3 months in the Philippines. I can't
Correct.
do that. No one else can do that. If you
Nope.
can do that, you're making a lot of money in the industry. If you can't, you're still working a corporate job because you cannot tell me you're a doctor and you'd be in the Philippines or anywhere else in the world for 3 months straight.
Yeah.
I don't care what career you're in. You cannot tell me that you have traveled the world for 3 or 4 months straight.
Yes, that's true.
It's not. You got to have financial freedom and time freedom to have that, and that's the
Yeah.
truth. So
And
she's a huge inspiration.
she is, and
because
until now,
because
yeah.
yeah, because she was in my business in the other company.
Yeah.
So to see her grow from where we were back then, where she was back then, to now, it's incredible, and no one
Correct.
can ever take that away from her.
Yeah.
No one.
Yeah.
And the struggle is real, no matter who we are, right? But you have to find something that you fit in, whether
Yeah.
this company, whether any other company, doesn't matter. Find something that you fit in and your
Mhm.
focus should be on other people, which is her focus. Lynn's focus has always been on helping other people. That's why
Yes.
her business is the fastest growing business in the entire company worldwide.
Yes.
Truly, it is. Okay, so the evidence is there because I always look up to people who are ahead of us by 6 months, a year, 2 years, because their success basically just represents that we can achieve that success as
Yes.
long as we are consistent in putting the effort and the work every day until you reach there. Obviously, we're not in competition of go, okay, Lynn hit this position in 2 years, I'm gonna hit it. No, we all have
No.
different success journey. Our timeline to hit success is different. And so I tell people all the time, do not compare yourself to anybody else. Don't compare
Correct.
yourself to me. Don't go, I want to be Dr. Chi, because you can't be me, because you are you.
Yes.
Yeah, you are
True.
you, Master. You cannot be me,
No.
right? So I tell people, don't compare yourself to me, because you're not me. I'm not you. You're not me.
We get
I'm,
inspired
yeah,
by people, by leaders, but we don't compare ourselves.
yeah. Find the people who will lead you. Find the humble people who will guide you the right way, not people who are selfish for themselves. Because there
Mhm.
are people out there in the industry who are all focused on themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's the reality of it.
Yes. Actually, Coach Lynn and a lot of other people are watching us right now. So we are all very thankful for, for you, Dr. Chi. We appreciate you so much. And I know that you're very busy. So any last words, Dr. Chi, for everyone watching us right now, business partners, incoming business partners, so those who are sitting on the fence.
So what I tell people is, you know, the system is amazing because our system is a system where a new prospect gets gets formally informed, fully informed of every detail before they make the decision to jump on board or not jump on board. It's not where, oh, join the business, let's give me your card, you're in the business, and at that point in time you don't know anything. Okay, here it's different. Here you have a full 30 days, like a free tour, for example. Okay,
Mhm.
full 30 days of tour. I mean, you can learn as much as you want or as little as you want by asking as many questions as you want or not much question. Okay, but either way, you have that opportunity of that 30-day window to get formally informed of every detail, whatever question you have. It's a free ride for that first 30 days. And so I like that system because you want people fully informed. You want people to have 100% of information, not just 1% information. Okay, so they can make the right decision for themselves.
Yeah.
And so once you have a decision, I would say, what's the risk? You're not going to lose anything. Okay, the only thing you will lose is your chance to change your life. That's the
Yeah.
only thing you will lose. You're not going to lose anything else. You're going to have health benefits from the product, for example. You can have
Yeah.
health benefits. Okay, and so you're not going to lose anything except for that opportunity to change your life. Because if you don't change your life, then you could be stuck working that 9 to 5 job or whatever it is for the corporate world for the next whatever time until you retire.
Yeah.
And and I tell people all the time, don't give up because you get negative flax from your family and friends and from people. Okay, a lot of people get shy away from the business, or let's say join the business. I've seen this before. They join the business for 1 week and then they quit. Oh, why'd you quit? Oh, my husband won't let me. My mom, my cousin, my brother, sister says it's a
They
scam, and so
disappear. Yeah.
and then you disappear. You quit.
Yeah.
You listen to uninformed opinions of your family members, and I've seen people in this business where they said, nope, I'm in the business, you can tell me to get out, but I'm not getting out. I've heard people told their spouses that, and
Mhm.
then they proved it to their spouses, and now their spouses are on board.
Yes, correct.
It's crazy, it's fun, but
Yeah.
the whole thing about this is don't give up. You set your mind to the point straight. You set your mind so that you have what we call a bulletproof mindset, where you do not let anybody's opinion stop you. Once you set a goal for yourself, you got to set that goal and stick to that goal and until you reach that goal. And I've used the hiking to the top of the mountain all the time, and because it is that, because trying to hike 30 miles to reach the peak of that mountain is going to be very tiring, very stressful on our mind, our body, and everything.
Mhm.
If we do it by ourselves, if we hike by ourselves, we're going to quit. We're going to quit early because we have
Yeah,
no one motivating us, pushing us. Unless you have a very strong mindset, you can push yourself, and that's very rare. Whereas imagine if you on a hiking trip with your entire group, bunch of people.
correct.
If you get tired, your cohorts, your partners, everybody else going to push you because they're going to mentally push you, give you nudges, mental nudges,
Yes.
physical nudges, and they're going to help you block all the negativity away from you.
Mm.
Deflect all the negativity that you have gotten because people say, well, you should not be hiking that mountain because you're going to fall and get hurt. You might break a bone here and there. You might get hurt. Don't do it. It's not safe for you.
Mhm.
And so, people get that all the time. So you have to stand tall. You have to have that mindset where no one can stop you, not even your closest friends and spouses and so on and so forth. Myself, in all these years, not a single family member in the business. Zero. Did it stop me? No. Not at all whatsoever. But I have learned a lot over the years.
Yes.
Now for me, if you don't join, oh well, I'm not worried about it. Because in the beginning, we all get sad.
I
We
know.
all we get sad, we get depressed, we go into the closet, we hide in the closet for the next 1,000 years. We don't come out anymore. I
Yeah.
went through that. We all go through that. We want to give up. But you
Yes.
know what? It's like for me going to med school. Oh my God, we want to give up every single day, all of us. Even in residency, we always want to give up because it's so stressful. No sleep, all the stress, but we didn't give up because we were together as a team. That year's
Yeah.
residents, all the residents, doesn't matter what specialty, we work as a team. We keep each
Yes.
other in check. Same here, ladies and gentlemen. We keep everybody in check in this business or any business. We keep each other in check so that you can have a future that's better than what you have now.
Yes, yes, that's true. That's the beauty of having a supportive community. And in fact, that's what Coach Lynn says all the time: keep plugged in. At least go into the group chat, attend huddles, masterminds, and all those nice things for you to keep up with the business.
Because a lot of people, a lot of new people say, "Well, I can't be her. Oh my gosh, she is so good what she does. How you're not as good as her or better, right? Why would you put yourself down? Oh, she's so good what she does.
Hmm.
I can't be like her. Well, you're not going to be like her. You be yourself, but you put your effort into it. You will learn,
Yeah.
and you will learn to the point where you can be a very professional leader. You can be a person who's going to inspire others who come along the way afterward.
Yes. Yes.
So the most important thing, that mindset, what right here, what's in
Yes. Yes.
between your ears. That's the most important thing. 98% of your business is what's in between your ears. You hear that all the time. It's not a cliche. Because if you tell
Correct.
yourself every day that you're going to fail, I promise you will fail.
Mhm.
But if you tell yourself every day that you will be successful, you are manifesting yourself to be successful. You are manifesting your energy, your effort, everything else. Even though you manifest everything, but then you need to apply what you know, apply the efforts consistently, and you will have success in time. Because as you progress in the business, things will show up to you that you never thought. Nature has a funny way of helping you when they see you being dedicated to what you're
Yes.
looking for. It is. Okay,
I am
so
having
that's,
goosebumps right now.
that's my closure to you. I've done it
Yeah.
over and over again for everybody.
Yeah.
It's not difficult. We make it difficult. And then you know what's funny? Looking back, oh my God, residency was 3 crazy years, but looking back, oh, it's so easy, just 3 years. Same thing here in the business. It's gonna be crazy for the beginning because it's tough, but later on, other leaders along the way, 7 years ago, other leaders, they're like, oh, that was just a few years of
Yes.
hard work.
Yes. Yes.
Well, it's
They were
always
on the
when
same
you're in the
spot with us.
middle. It's
Yeah.
always when you're in the middle of the grind, you're gonna feel, oh my God, it's so tough, so tiring, and so on and so forth. But after that grind, looking back, you've done what you've done. You helped so many people, and you have
Yeah.
had success. Your life has changed. You can travel the world. You can buy a new car. You can buy a new home. You can send your kids to school without having school loans. There's so many things. You retire your parents, retire your spouses. You look back, oh, that was just 2 years of hard work. That's not bad. It's
Correct.
always that. That's how it is.
Yes.
So I hope you all, find within your heart to continue and because do this for yourself. Don't do this for me. Don't do this for Lynn or don't do this for Maristel. Don't do this for anybody else but for you
Correct.
because it is for you. The effort you put in is for you, not for me, not for anybody else. It's for you.
Yes. Dr. Chi, we appreciate you so much. And are we gonna see you in Hawaii?
I'm not sure yet.
Or that's maybe a surprise for Coach Lynn?
I'm not sure yet. No, I don't know. I'm
Okay.
not tell you about. I'm not sure
All
yet.
right. So Dr. Chi, thank you once again. And of course I hope to see you once again. Maybe on Christmas party or something like that. Or
We'll work
Las
on things.
Vegas. I know we have a lot of events, coming up for this
Right.
business. So yeah. So thank you, and thank you for the viewers, and thank you for watching us. And we are almost done with our 90 day success challenge. And Dr. Chi, you know what? I'm so proud to tell you that, before I think you heard me say something like, I'm so scared to go live. But now I'm getting more comfortable because of our 90 day success challenge. And we're almost done. We're like less than 2 weeks. We will all graduate with
You're
high
awesome.
honors. Yep. Thank you so much, Dr. Chi, and
You're
goodbye. And
welcome.
I'll see you
Bye, everybody.
on the group chat. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.